We've been asked a question about what is the best exercise for fat loss or for burning more fat.
I think people are asking because they want to hear a specific answer some of the times, like, because they know, right, I want to find the one exercise I need to do. And we're like, right, okay, it's not as simple as that, but we'll entertain it.
People like the wonder pill, the magic pill formula, because in psychology terms, you create a feedback loop. So if you have a headache, you take a pill and then the headache goes, you're like, well, that worked. And it's like an instant feedback loop within 10 minutes. With fitness, it's not that easy. People are still looking for that pill format of like, what's one exercise that's going to burn more fat? So although there's not a definitive answer to that, there is a generalisation that we can take you through.
So we're going to take you through the best exercise for burning fat. But before we do that, don't just go in here, right?
My OCD is already bugging me about this, but when somebody notices, it's like...
I've only been in the room 2 minutes, I noticed it. So there's kettlebells along the wall here, which I'm going to show you. And 2 of them are slightly out of colour. See? Slight change in colour. Black, 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 black. Slightly grey, black, black, black.
Yes, it does show up on the camera as well. You're like, yeah.
I mean, I always stood here and I was like, that doesn't look right. At first I thought it was the lighting. It's annoying, isn't it?
It's very annoying. I ordered a bunch of kettlebells and they came, that was over a year ago. And just recently there's a demand for more kettlebells. I ordered some more and they arrived and they were just off colour. I can't exactly send them back saying they're the wrong colour because they're going to look at them and say, no, they're the right colour. I'm like, no, but they're slightly different from the ones you sent me 2 years ago. So, anyway,
right, let's get stuck in. He's got to squint down. You!
as soon as I do that, my head gets up, so then I got to do the splits to be a shot.
What we're looking to do is gross motor movement. So basically any exercise that works as many muscles as possible through as many range of motions.
Yes, yeah. To put it quite simply, try to lift as much weight as you can through the biggest range of movement possible, i.e. a weight from the floor to fully stretched out above you.
Now, we understand that there's different levels of people that are going to be asking this question. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you through 3 levels. So if a beginner was to ask us, what is the best exercise for burning fat? We're going to give you, as a beginner, the best exercise that we think you should be doing to burn fat. Into the rack.
Yes. So unfortunately for this one, we are the Kilted coaches, but I'm going to have to take the kilt off and put a pair of shorts on to fully demonstrate, because you want to be able to see the movement through my legs. So
while you're stripteasing, I'll plate it up, shall I? Just a nice easy 15s. Yeah, I'll take the 20s. Make it work for it.
I'm pretty sure he said nice easy 15s and then he puts the 20s on. Right before he puts some shorts on. Put the kilt off.
Now naturally, when following any sort of routine, you would warm up properly first, which we were doing just before we started filming. Stretch off quads, hamstrings, glutes. Generally a good way of doing that is dynamic warm up, just standard squatting, down up with no weight whatsoever. That does the stretching and warms up the muscles, which Stephen did 1,000 just before we push record.
1,050 actually.
He's always got to go one better.
Now, so normally I would be facing in towards the wall for this, but for the demonstration purposes, I'm going to face outwards so you can see my face and hopefully you can see the angles a little bit better.
Oh, you're all hard, mate. You're all hard. Okay, so from here, he's taking the weight across the back of his shoulders. He's got his feet just outside shoulder width apart, weight down through the heels. He's squeezing in the core, he's got a loose grip on the bar, and from here he's going to mimic sitting directly down onto a chair, sticking the bum out, keeping the eyes nice and high, and a nice straight line through his spine when he's at the bottom. Down, pushing up. Now, a good rule of thumb with these is just to go down as low as you can comfortably go while maintaining good posture. Okay, in the early days you might be able to get all the way down like Stephen, or maybe not even as far as that, maybe only halfway. We don't push it too far too soon.
So the whole point of this, why squats are so good, is because you've got a heavy weight, I mean that's 60 kilograms on my back there, and the movement that we're creating from it is basically shoulder height to then hip height. So it's quite a big range of movement that weight is going through, so it creates a big demand of energy from your body.
Now once you've got the form in the bag, much like Stephen did there, arse to the floor as we like to call it, that's when you want to be putting up the weight. Okay, in the meantime, until you've got the form right, you want to look to go up in the reps. Okay, keep a nice weight that you can manage and then increase the repetitions. And once your form is spot on, then you can start loading up the bar and working to whatever rep range suits your particular program.
And as you know, one of our main principles is always look to see progression within your workouts. Something like squats is the ideal place to do that. If you're really focused on burning as much fat as possible, then like Rab said, build up your movement, make sure you've got a good, great technique, and then just slowly but surely increase the weight that you're putting on your back, and your body will definitely respond to that.
So the squat is perfect for a beginner as the best exercise for burning fat, because it's going to burn the most energy that they can achieve at that point. And then for the intermediate trainer.
Yeah, so we're going to go for a deadlift this time. Deadlift is, if you've ever done a safe handling technique at work, which many people have, a deadlift is a better version of that. A lot of the safe handling technique will tell you to sort of keep your back straight and bend the legs, but then what they naturally see in these posters is the heels lifting up. We want to keep a nice stable surface on the floor for your deadlifts. So we'll show you that now.
And Mr. Shorts means he's going to do it again.
Like Ralph said, this is more of an intermediate. If you've never done it before, we do recommend that you go to see a trainer or just ask for some advice from a fitness instructor at your local gym. But hopefully we can guide you through it today. You might be able to do this yourself. So, like I said before, we're looking for the safe handling technique. We want to keep a nice straight back. We're going to pivot from the hips mainly, and we're going to get a nice wide grip on the bar. But the main thing here is we're trying to keep a nice straight line down the spine. So we're sticking your bum out, coming all the way down, hands come down. We don't want to be doing this, okay? So it's engaging the back, engaging the shoulders, and keeping the neck nice and long until there. And then it's as simple as standing up with the bar. But what you want to be doing is you want to be pushing your legs and your heels into the ground as if you're trying to push the world away from you. So from here, push your back nice and straight, shoulders engaged, and then push your heels down, and finishing in this position. We don't have to hyperextend, which a lot of people do. A lot of people end up in a position like this, just nice and straight, and engage the glutes, and then we pop it back down in exactly the same way as we picked it up. Now, just a quick one. The exercise is called a dead lift. It should be a dead weight every single time, so you have to put it down, take the weight off your hands, and then lift it up again. You can do variations where you keep hold of the bar, but for now, just pick the bar up, put it back down again. That's one rep, and then we can then build up the movement, we can build up the repetitions and the weight.
Because I didn't bring my shorty shorts, I will do the clean and press. Now is this room high enough for you?
Yes, it is.
Well, it'll be definitely high enough for me if it's high enough. Right, so this is what we'd say for the advanced trainer, okay, or lifter. So if you're fairly confident with Olympic lifts, taking weight from the floor up and above the ceiling uses a lot of different muscle groups, legs, core, shoulders, triceps, a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to tuck ourselves in under the bar, almost like a deadlift position, okay? You know, rule of thumb, shins against the bar, drop them down, bum out, grip the bar. I take a grip just outside shoulder width, but usually works out just outside the shins if your feet are shoulder width. Then when you're coming up, you're going to come up, keeping the bar as tight to the body as you can, elbows up, and then you're going to snap underneath it, and then generally you can rest the bar across the chest. I'm going to show you that first element first. That was good England, right? So from there, it's up. I'll try and do it slow motion. You'll come up and the elbows will come high. So, 2, 3, up. And then to that position there onto the shoulders. Now I can rest that there. Then from there I can do then a push press and just drop down slightly and push. And bring it down. Back down. Again, like Steve was saying with the deadlift, you want to almost from a, let the weight rest onto the floor. You can still keep a light grip of the bar, but let the body rest and reset. Or if you want to be badass, you can slam it down in an awesome montage. There. As you become more efficient at this, you'll be able to do it up in one movement, but that's a snatch which goes all the way to the top, which is quite an explosive movement. I'm not going to worry about that too much today. Boom! That'll do, Peg. That'll do.
Just like that.
Just like that. I'll tell you what, that was one set I wanted to do 4 reps there and I'm already like feeling it.
It's funny because even after just a couple of squats and then a set of 10 deadlifts, your heart does start pounding, you're trying to talk to the camera. So this really is effective. Obviously we're showing you in the gym environment at the moment with a set bar, with a squat rack. You know which weights you're lifting, and I think most people watching this will probably take the gym variation of this. However,
you can get multi-colored kettlebells.
hey!
You can do it with kettlebells, dumbbells, or any outdoor kind of weight whatsoever, as long as you get a decent grip on it. Dumbbells and movements are identical as well, similar certainly. The clean, for example, the start, you can from the floor up to there, coming straight up. Squats, holding here or at your sides.
But in true Kilted Coaches fashion, as much as we've got the gym here, one of our famous sayings that we used to like to say was, who needs a gym when you've got Scotland?
Yeah.
And you know, it is a bit drizzly outside. I think we have to do it.
I think we need to take 2 scoops.
Yeah.
Get ourselves out there. So, one exercise, the best exercise for burning fat, we've given you 1 for each level. Squat, deadlift, clean and press. If you can do your clean and press, then you're basically squatting and deadlifting and then pressing above the head anyway. If you can do the deadlift, you're also squatting at the same time, down and back. And if you can't do either of the other ones, you can just stick with the squat.
Definitely. Now, if we go right back, we've got a series on our channel called Exercise for Beginners, and we're going to quickly mention something here. If you are an absolute beginner and you think, well, I'd love to do squats but I can't have a weight on my back, then we do what's called sofa squats, which is exactly what it says in the tin. You stand next to your sofa, you sit down on your sofa or a chair or a bench, and then you stand back up again, and you do it multiple times and you'll get the same muscles working just in a less intense way.
Yeah, it'll get your joints moving through the right range of motion. So start there and build it up.
Right, what are we going to
build some fat. Build some fat. Burn some fat.
build some fat.
Did you say McDonald's or did you say the hill? Right, we'll get our stuff together and take our multicoloured kettlebells.
Yeah, can I get my kilt back on now?
Oh yeah. I'll get my kilt back on.
So we're going up to our little favourite haunt here, Canoe Hill, the best views of Perth.
Problem is when you do a workout outdoors up the hill, carry them all the way up there, that's a workout in itself.
I've just got the camera, so I'm fine.
Well, you keep your arm out like that the whole way up, you're so fine, right?
We'll see about that, we'll see.
So it's windy as beep!
It's funny, we both walked up here with, well, I had a jumper on, you had a jacket on, and you're sweating walking up, and you get to the top and it's all windy, you're like, oh my god, I need to get stripped off. We should have done the opposite way around. Should have walked up here with the vests and the jumpers on at the top.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right, let's get some pump on.
So, oh shit, where's your bit? Rab's lost his bit.
Let's get some pump on.
No. So between us, I forgot my little claw for holding on to the phones.
And I lost my bit.
And Rab lost his bit. So between us,
We don't have any claws now.
We can have one claw and one tripod, right? Not great. So sadly, because of the wind, you're not getting drone footage today up here.
No drone, no Franco.
Yeah, he would definitely be destroyed in this wind. So yeah, you just have to get normal cameras. Let's get these movements done with some kettlebells and some better scenery.
Wee vloggy vlog on the way down, Stephen, is it?
A wee vloggy vlog on the way down.
Is that us done, mate? Aye, a wee vloggy vlog on the way down. So I hope you're all ready for this. You're about to get a wee vloggy vlog.
You know those the vlogs are very much sort of vloggy.
On the way down.
You know the ones I'm meaning.
You vlog on the way up, but you're vloggy on the way down, right?
See, once you're on the way down, you're much more relaxed because all the work's done, right? It's downhill, so you can have a vloggy vlog.
Who found it? Nala, sit. Sit. Did you find it, darling?
Yay!
Did you find it? Look at that! Yay! Oh, got to focus on it now. So clever.
Happy days.
Well, we were going to do a vloggy vlog, but we're too busy eyes peeling looking for this wee bad boy. Should have just trusted Nala would find it, right?
Winner, chicken dinner.
I'm going to give her a chicken dinner for that. Well done, Nala. Good girl. Yeah. Anyway, the best exercise for burning fat.
Right, we're off to do a live feed now.
Tune in, although the live will already happened. So.
Yeah, we're about to do the live feed that you've seen last Tuesday.
That's right. Or yesterday. This will be Wednesday's video, right?
This will be tomorrow's video.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to do the live feed that you seen yesterday. And if you didn't see it, then you should have.